Hey, it's Charlie Page, and I'm going live at the end of my workday. I normally do this much earlier in the day, and I have this really high-tech piece of equipment here, so I look like all those guys on TV, right? With that, I wonder in future generations if people are going to look back on our civilization and wonder if we were born with these little white things sticking out of our ears. Kind of weird, huh? I want to share with you something a little outside the realm of business per se, but it applies to business tremendously for me. And that is one of my favorite scriptures. It's from Ephesians 6:13. I'm going to put it on the screen so that you can see it. And I'm going to share with you what it's about. Now, this is about God's armor, right? So if you're a Bible student, if you're a Christian, if you're a person who's familiar with the Bible, then you've read this before. Put on God's armor, the breastplate of righteousness, and the belt of truth, and these things. But what I want to focus on is what I've capitalized. It says, therefore, put on God's armor that you may be able to resist and stand your ground on the evil day of danger. Would you say that we're in an evil day of danger right now? Kind of think we are, right? It really feels that way. Nothing feels normal. COVID, the election, the confusion, the everything. 2020 has been described in many different ways, but a great year is not one of them most of the time. And yet, for some people, it's been a great year. So let me continue reading. Stand your ground on the evil day of danger. And here's the part that I want to point out and show you how this can be applied to your business. Having done all the crisis demands to stand firmly in your place. Now, why did I emphasize that, and how can you use this in your life? I emphasize that because we as humans tend to overreact to a crisis. We go, oh my goodness, everything has changed. Nothing's going to be the same again. And I don't know what to do. And when we don't know what to do, what we end up trying to do is everything. And trying to do everything is absolutely a mistake and a path to destruction in your business. You simply can't be on TikTok and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Blinkygram and all these other, and now there's this new one. What's it called? Oh, anyway, there's always a new one. There's a new one every week. And you know what? People come out with a course like instantly to how to succeed on this and how to drive traffic from this. Those are all fine and good things. But you know, if that makes you crazy, then it's not a fine and good thing for you. The thing is this, the things that work in business today are the things that have worked in business all along. You know why? Human nature has not changed. Human nature is the same. You don't walk up to a person and begin a conversation with them as if you've known them all your life, unless you want them to look at you like, you know, you're a little crazy, right? What do? You introduce yourself, you find common ground, and then you begin having a deeper conversation. So this is true in the headlines that you write for the products that you promote, for your ads and things like that. It's true in your sales letters. It's true in your blog posts. It's true in your social media. You know, you don't just jump in there and assume that the person's like your Aunt Emily from Chicago who's known you all your life. It's very important to get to know people before you're asking them to buy something. Very important, because the core basis of purchasing online is that people know us, that they like us, and that they trust us. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about customers who are just price shopping. They know they've got a problem. They know there's a solution. All they care about is getting the cheapest price, right? That's how Jeff Bezos became the richest guy in the world, is knowing how to attract a price shopper and get that price shopper to live inside the Amazon echo chamber, right inside the Amazon bubble, and find the best price inside there. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about direct marketers like me, direct marketers like you, people who have a product or a service, or they're affiliate marketers, and they need to go out and find their audience, and they need to go out and persuade that audience to take an action, usually attend a webinar, join a list, or whatever, and then they're going to try to sell them a product over time. With that type of person, you need to develop a relationship with them. Now, what does that have to do with this scripture? Here's what it has to do with the scripture. If you're in a crisis, and my friend, we're all in a crisis right now, right? If you're in a crisis, then you need to do what the crisis demands and then stand firm. What does that mean? Here's what it means to me. It means I need to provide more content to my audience. It means I need to find new people who are similar to the people who are in my audience now, to our customers. It means that I need to do better email marketing. I need to do better content marketing. I need to deliver more value. I need to nurture them better to get them to know me, like me, and trust me. And then here's the X factor, and here's where most people miss it. I need to stand my place, stand firm in my place. Now, what does stand firm in your place mean? In business, it means trust the systems that have always worked. Don't drop them like a hot potato and run out to get the new shiny object. Do the things that work. Content marketing works. Now, if that's blogging, you have your own WordPress blog, cool. If not, go post on Medium. They're only getting like 400 million visitors a month right now, right? So content marketing is mature. It's proven. Do it on social media. Do it on Medium. Do it on Facebook. Do it on, on your own blog, right? Wherever you're going to do content marketing, put out content marketing. And if you don't know what to say, that's easy to figure out. What questions have you had all along? Answer those questions, and you're going to find people who have questions like that too. And then you can refer them to products that solve that problem. So that's affiliate marketing. That's a different video. For now, what I want to do is share this spiritual principle with you, which is this. This is what I get from the Bible. I believe the Bible is true. I believe every word of the Bible is true. You know, put on the armor. You're going to be in an evil day, and having done all the crisis demands, stand firm. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing more content marketing. I'm doing live videos like this one here, and I'm producing more content, and I'm creating products that are more tailored to what my customers need. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand firmly in my place, trusting that human nature has not changed, even if the market changes, even if advertising changes, even if Facebook goes away tomorrow, even if they take the pixel away, which they're, I'm sure, going to do, even if somebody new is president, even no matter what changes, here's what doesn't change. Human nature doesn't change. When you're selling to human nature, the tool you use is less relevant than the strategies you use. So trust those strategies, stand firm in your place, do what the crisis demands, put out more content, make more offers, interact more, deliver more value. Those are all great things. But you know what? At the end of the day, when it's time to have dinner and go to bed and relax for a little bit and not work yourself into, the ground, stand firm in your place and trust that your systems will see you through. And if you're like me, a Christian, you can trust that the Lord is going to make your efforts fruitful. That's what I pray every day. I pray that for you. I pray that for me. So I got nothing to sell. I got nothing to offer. I'm not trying to get you to click a link. I just want to share from my heart something that I know is true from the scripture. And I hope that you find it helpful and it applies to you. All right. Thanks.